Hello, everyone. Welcome to Spirit Sessions, A View of the Light. I can't believe we're in season 7 already. This is amazing. I'm so happy to be back today. It's been so long. I feel like I've just missed everybody so much. And we have Rhonda today, we have Nancy, we have Teresa, and we have an amazing new guest, Sophia, who we're very excited to share with you all today. Before we get started, please take a moment to share it out, invite your friends. You guys are in for a real treat today. Sophia, thank you so much for joining us. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? What's your mission and how did you come into it?
Hello, and thank you for having me here today. I'm so excited. My mission is helping everyone that is in the awakening process to work with them to go through the Ascension process to move into the Aquarian age, which is also called the Golden Age. And at the end, this is a state of consciousness. And how I did get to that place, well, like I would say, like everybody, I went through my own journey of the dark soul of the night. In every aspect of my life, so I can relate to everyone that is coming because I went through so much by myself. I had to find my own tools, my own keys to go through that process. And this is the beautiful thing. When you have gone through the process, you have the tools in which you can help others, not only with words, but it is encoded in your energetic fields. And this is what unlocks the key for others to go faster. They don't have to go through the process for so many years like I went through. They go faster because they receive the codes directly. And this is the beautiful thing.
Absolutely. That's very beautiful. And I know that, this is such a big mission right now. We're going through such a big transition on a collective level. And we've been going through for a while, but it seems like this year we're really amping up. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes. Well, right now, this year, we already entered in the area of Aquarius, but this year with Pluto entering Aquarius, it's going to be a massive transformation because we already entered full into the Aquarian age, and Pluto comes with a lot of death and rebirth. Death because it's time to just allow the old structures, the old belief systems, the old ways of being, the old behaviors to go to a place of completion, and then to allow the new light and love, the new structures, everything to come into place. This is the rebirth. Yet, to be able to see this end, we need first to allow all the old structures, the old ways of being to come to an end, and a place of completion by just allowing to surrender, to let go, to complete. And if it's necessary that there are things in our lives that need to die, this is perfect. And we need to understand this is what is necessary so that we make space for the new to come in. And so much is coming with that. The new age, it's not just changing signs. The new age comes with the most important thing is about love, about unconditional love. It's about moving into a new spiral of ascension in consciousness. And this is a state of consciousness. So yeah, we are coming into the Aquarian age, but you need to choose to move into that state of consciousness. You need to choose to do the inner work and to ascend into that state in which the potential is for everyone, for all humanity to go into the state of illumination and enlightenment, full liberation. This is available for everyone that chooses this path. Yet we need to walk the path first. And this is why I'm here to help people to walk this path, because it may feel challenging sometimes, and yet the rewards at the end of the journey are multiplied 1,000,000 times when you do the inner work. It is worth, and all that is coming, all that we ever desired, all that is coming is love, peace, harmony, abundance, and all that we ever dreamt of. So it is worth whatever effort it takes to get there. It is worth of the effort. Yeah.
Do you
absolutely.
find that, I was going to ask, do you find that since we've moved, like Pluto's moved in, that time's speeding up even more? And have you noticed anything that's all of a sudden come up in your life or in the lives of your friends that's had to be dropped, some common kind of thing that you find that's there? You're going, oh yeah, we don't need this stuff anymore. And
well, in my case, I don't feel the time speeding up, especially because the more that you tap into this neutral point, the more you go into the point of timelessness, and therefore there's no pressure, there's no need to speed up. When things speed up, it's because you are in a resistance mode. And then everything is pushing you and pulling you, and you are resisting what is coming. When you are allowing everything that comes into your life, no matter if you feel it's comfortable or uncomfortable, but you know this is the right thing, that it needs to happen for you to access to higher states of consciousness, for you to access better ways of living, and you embrace the situation, then everything slows down. Everything goes in a smooth way. And then everything unfolds easily and effortlessly, and it's completely different. And yet, yeah, what Pluto brings in is this implacable way to just complete things that are not aligned with your highest expression. And there's no other option, whether you like it or not. Pluto is there, shining the light, telling you this is not the right thing. So the more that you open to new awareness, the more that you open, okay, what's going on in my life? I accept it. And what Pluto is trying to show you all the time is there is always an opportunity to choose love in every situation. So every time that you are judging something, every time that you don't like something, you are resisting something, this issue will come into your life over and over and over again until you choose love. Because we come from love, we come from source, and source is love. And all energy that comes from its original source wants to complete itself and return back to source. This means to return back to source means to return back to love. So every time you choose something that is not in love, you are going to suffer, you are going to experience separation, you are going to experience that something is pushing and pulling and things are happening into your life. And all that, everything is happening is because it is asking from you to choose love. And this is what changed completely your life, your experience. This is what heals. This is what, your reality completely shifts.
sort of sounds like why people suffer from anxiety, or because they're not living in that moment. They're kind of trying to span three past, present, and future all at the same time, and they're getting very anxious about it without paying attention to the now.
Yeah, well, actually, the mind works in a linear way. The mind always think about the past, what happened in the past, what didn't like about the past, and it tries to avoid in the future the same outcome. So the mind is always coming in the past or in the future, and it never stays in the now moment. Yet, the only way that you can change your reality is by staying in the now moment. How do you do that? You need to move from your head into your heart. the very moment that you start breathing deeply, and with every breath you allow your mind to stop, you come into your heart. And from that place, you open your heart and you start connecting with your higher self. Then you will receive all the solutions. You will receive the right steps to do. You will just enter into that space of pure love. You will enter into that space of peace, and everything will unfold with ease and grace. And only in the present moment, when you stay in that present moment, is when you have the capacity to change everything that is happening in your life. You can access to your past life, you can access to your future timelines, and you can just with consciousness change your outcome. Yet you can only do it when you are in the present moment, not when you are thinking about the future or thinking about the past, because then you enter into the mind and you are disconnected from your higher self, from source, from your power, from your capacity to change everything. It's always coming back to your heart, always coming back to the connection to source, always coming back to that state of higher vibration, because you have the capacity to gather more energy the more you stay in a higher vibration. The higher is your vibration, the more you gather energy and move it into form. You can do that when the highest frequency is love, is unconditional love. Higher frequencies is when you are in a state of joy, in a state of purity, in a state of happiness. And if you want to change your reality, you need to change your vibration, move into that place, into that connection. And from here, this is when you can change your reality.
So is this what you teach in your classes and in your groups?
Well, actually, I have different workshops, and every workshop helps people to move their consciousness from the where are to the next level. So it depends on where they find themselves. They need different processes to go through the process of ascension. The first one is understanding how to move from the mind into the heart, how to learn to be in the present moment, how to change your perspective about reality, how to learn, stop judging, because it's in the end of judging that you are learning to accept reality. And from here is when you start accelerating your path. The next level is opening to your heart, because when you start tapping into your heart, you start tapping into your highest aspects. And this is when you start healing your life, your experiences at a cellular level. And this is when you start shifting your reality, not just the way that you think, the way that you face life, but also at a cellular level, because everything that happened in your reality is encoded in your DNA. Everything that happened from every past lifetime, everything that happened in your family lineages is encoded in your DNA, is encoded in your body, is encoded in your genetics. And this needs to be rewired, restructured. And then the next level is opening and activating the light body, because you need to prepare for the higher stages of consciousness. You need to open the seals to be able to receive the light, to be able to harness the light, to be able, the body drink from this light in order to raise into higher levels of consciousness. And the next level is the process of ascension, in which you start accessing multi-dimensional states of consciousness, living reality from a whole dimension beyond the linear time. And you start accessing more of your higher senses and your capacity to see reality from wholeness, from unity, from pure love. So there's different stages to go to that place. It doesn't happen in just one time.
Very cool. How about, could you give us a little example of maybe what you do in your workshops or in your one-to-ones, how you take people from that scrambly brain to that point of presence, that so we can, manifest our best life from that point, or, start.
Well, in my sessions and in my workshops is slightly different. In my workshops, there's a specific steps that takes you from point A to point Z, and every session builds upon each other. There's teachings and there's activations, guided meditations, and transmissions. They are working holistically on the body and every person. Anyway, this is building and building week after week, so that the person comes from one level and ends up to a higher level, and their awareness about life and how they manage their life and how to start tuning into a new way of being changes completely. In a private session, I just work specifically for the person for wherever they need, because just one session, you can only work on a specific theme. And also, it depends on what the person is asking for at that moment, what is the person needs the most at that moment. And sometimes you just allow, when you open the channel and you allow the healing happen, sometimes issues that were hidden start to show up, and something that we didn't know it could happen, it just happened. Every session is completely different from the other. You can never know what's going to happen, because you just open the channel and you lead the light, you lead the energy, you lead the frequency to do its work, and amazing things are happening, of course. Yet, the best way to enter into that space of calmness, when everyone is in that mind, the first and the most important thing is breath. The more your breath is shallow, the more you are in your mind. The deeper your breath, the more you connect to your heart. And then you start connecting to your soul and the messages of your soul. And we can do it right now. We are going to take 3 deep breaths, okay? And then I can show you with a small meditation. Yet, usually my meditations are long. Yet I'm going to, I'm going to just do maybe 10 minutes, and just to feel the energy, not to do a healing session or a process, because for me, it takes long, because I do a lot of things when I'm doing the session.
So you're going to channel this pretty much from wherever, right?
Yeah, not in words. Usually what I channel, of course I channel words, but I channel codes, I channel energies, I channel vibrations, and sometimes guided messages. Yet when I'm in the healing mode, this is when I go into more sending the codes. And because what you need is going through beyond the mind and accessing your body, the information at a cellular level, and shift that information. And we need to go beyond the mind, to bypass the mind. And this goes with sound, vibration, light, and light language. This is the way that you bypass the mind. And it's more important than the words itself. The words is to lead you into a process of relaxation, or if you want to visualize something, yet the most important thing is happening beyond the mind.
Okay, cool. Well, that's wonderful. So we'll mute ourselves, and so you can be on the screen.
Okay, so just close your eyes and start with deep, very, very deep breaths. And inhaling at the highest capacity, and then exhaling. And while exhaling, do it with the intention to let go. And as you let go, you go into your heart. And then you hold. And again, you inhale deeply. And again, you exhale and you let go. And you feel the difference just by breathing. Feel the difference in the energy. Feel the difference in your body. And keep breathing deeply. And now we are creating a sacred space, always creating a sacred space. Visualize a golden sphere of light surrounding all of us. And as you feel included in this golden sphere, you now start breathing love. Breathe in and feel the love. And send out the love to everyone that is connecting or will be connected. And again, breathe in and breathe in the love from everyone that is sending to you. Feel the expansion of your heart as you are feeling this love coming in. And now breathe out and send out this increased love out to the whole group. Feel the difference. Feel there's more cohesive and harmony. We are now calling in the Supreme Council of Light. And we are setting the intention for each one of the ones that are joining today to access the highest timeline reality. And now visualize a white brilliant light coming from the central sun, going down into your crown chakra, and it starts bathing you, showering you. Going down to every cell. And as it does, it cleanses your body. It purifies your body. Cleansing and purifying the channels, the nadis, the meridians, dissolving any blocks, dissolving stagnation, resistances now. Increasing the light. Maybe when this light is increasing in your body, you may feel some discomfort. It's okay, just breathe in and allow the light to dissolve the block, the resistance, whatever it is happening within you. And just keep breathing and allow the light to come through. Akaya ninia kaya ia asha. Tata ia ankaya nia nanaya ia. Anka ayanania ia asha. Antayania. Anka yanana ia asha. We are activating now the first chakra because there's a lot of blockages in the first chakra for many, many people that are here right now. Increasing the light as it purifies and harmonizes this first chakra. That is when there's a lot of stagnation out of fear. Dissolving, dissolving. Now. We are now placing a disc with violet flame in the first chakra, and it's spinning around and around and around, and it's dissolving all that is preventing this chakra to work in its highest expression possible. Dissolving fear, dissolving separation, lack and limitation, survival mode. And also dissolving the sense that you need to do it everything alone, the sense that you're alone, the sense that you need to force, that you need hard work to get where you want to go or all that you want to receive in life. Dissolving anxiety. And increasing, as the light is increasing in this golden circle, we are now bringing in more love. Feel the love surrounding you. Feel with this love that you are supported. Feel the sense of security. The disc keeps spinning around, helping you with harmonizing the first chakra as the love frequency is expanding your energy field and bringing in more sense of confidence and support and a sense of relaxation that all is well. Stay in the present moment. And just feel whatever it is that you are feeling, embrace it. Feel the peace. And we are now grounding this peace into the heart of the earth. Expanding this peace for all humanity. Visualize this new earth. Visualize this earth with lushness and beauty and harmony and peace. Visualize love. And as you start visualizing this new earth, make sure that you are creating this new earth. Feel the joy of creating this new earth. And this is what is coming. This is where you are leading to. This is your outcome, your best outcome. Choose to live in this lifetime. And now, as we are anchoring this lifetime, is anchored into your cells, into your memories, into the Mother Earth. Start to breathe deeply again. And whenever you feel ready, you can come back.
That was amazing. And your light language just made my head tickle. But I really like to hear from the other girls what they experienced, especially Teresa, because she always has such wonderful experiences, and from Nancy and Bex. So whoever wants to go first, anybody have any? And you can unmute yourself, Nancy, there too. Do you want to go
Teresa.
Okay. I don't know if I'm in sync with everybody here right now, so I'm hoping it's working. But the experience I was having during your beautiful meditation was of it was growing strong. Okay, carnelian kept coming through for me. First of all, I kept seeing the colors of carnelian and stuff. But when it got toward the end and we're imagining the lush greenness of the new earth and aligning with that, I was getting the reminder from the birds I've been working with in meditation that to sit there and align with the fifth dimensional and higher birds. And that if we do this now, it could still help us to get to where we're going. And so that's what I was getting.
Beautiful.
I had this gorgeous magenta dragon come in, and the colors were just so intense. It had like streaks of turquoise through the magenta, and was just, and removing anything that I had in the area that was creating any blockage, just assisting me in moving forward. And it was just so beautiful. It was just so beautiful listening, taking in the light language in, and feeling everything with the dragon going in to do his work as well. And it was just amazing. Appreciated that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for sharing.
I don't know how to explain it, but every time you were talking about dissolving blocks, just seeing these amazing crystalline fireworks coming from different parts of my body. and just feeling tension just being completely dissolved. And I could actually feel it moving throughout my body, and just feeling areas that maybe I hadn't noticed that were blocked up, that all of a sudden just felt a lot of relief. I saw a lot of beautiful iridescent colors around the earth, and really feeling that love as we were expanding. It was just a very beautiful, just very connected experience, and I really enjoyed it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I would like to, I didn't talk about yet, and I would like to mention before we complete, this session was about talking the new leaders that are coming with the this new era. There will be a shift, and in the leadership, the structures that were more from top to down, it will be changing into from more the all frequency of the masculine energy into the higher and new frequency of the divine feminine, in which there will be more of this community, more leaders that hold the highest consciousness are the ones that are going to lead. The leaders that are thinking about the highest and what's good for all community, for all humanity, the ones that are bringing in the highest vibration are the ones that will lead this new era. And these leaders will start emerging this year. These leaders are the ones that have been preparing themselves for years and years and years. And most of the people that are listening this today, they are the leaders of the new era. And this is important, this message to share with people, to know that they are the leaders. They need to empower themselves. They need to know they are ready. They need to show up. They need to be ready for what is coming, because we are in this beginning of the new year. It's like we've been in a pause moment, resetting, and it will be the rise. It will be like a rush, a push. It's now your time to step forward and keep working on your consciousness, keep working on raising the highest expression possible of your consciousness, so that you can be the embodiment of your teaching, so that you can be the embodiment of you walk your talk, so that whatever you are preaching is what you're doing first. And this is what the rest, it will be an inspiration for the rest of humanity to do the same. They will understand this is the path, this is the solution, and this is what's coming for everyone. And because right now, most of humanity will be awakening and going into a process of what's going on with me, how can I evolve, how can I move into the next level? We need to all be there ready. So it is important for people to know this is what is shifting, this is what is coming. What is coming is light, what is coming is love, what is coming is higher consciousness, and this higher consciousness comes from the leaders, comes from the ones that are showing the path for others. And this comes from this divine feminine aspect, which is, for most of it, is unconditional love. It is higher wisdom. It is the ancient teachings that were lost and then will be coming back. It is remembering your divine self, living from the highest expression of integrity, purity, and this is when we will see the highest shifts in the world into the what's coming, into this new beautiful earth that you could visualize in your meditation. And this is coming faster right now. It will be so fast. And this year is crucial. This year is the year in which two templates, the template of the flower that will be, which is it comes from the third dimension. It comes from this separation from source. This is completing, it is ending, and it comes the Christic spiral. The Christic spiral is the one that is coming, that is helping us to ascend, is helping us to return to source, because the Christic spiral, instead of the Fibonacci spiral is always coming from the previous number, and it keeps coming from the previous number. So every time it loses one piece of the journey, the Christic spiral always comes back to source, always comes connected to source, always receives nourishment from source. And this is our template, the real template, the one that will reshape our bodies, the ones that allow us to move from the bodies that are coming into aging, to the bodies that will keep nourishing from source constantly in the process of ascension, and eventually the bodies will come into this immortalized state. So there's a big shift that is happening, and it is happening this year. This year is this bifurcation time, in which if you are choosing to ascend, you are accessing this spiral in which it will be faster, entering into this golden age. If you are choosing not to evolve because you are in resistant mode, you are going to suffer more and more and more, because Pluto is coming and it will break down everything, whether you like it or not. If you don't want to change, if you don't want to accept it, if you don't want to embrace it, you are going to feel pain because of your resistance, because you are not accepting the change. So I invite people to embrace the change, embrace what is coming, embrace and ask for compassion, ask for forgiveness, because this is what will accelerate their journey into the most expression possible for each one of humanity and for each one of them.
I love that so much. And I think I speak for all of us when I say it's about time. We're ready. You know, this is what we've been working towards, and things can't stay the way they've been. So we're ready. We're ready for it to get better. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. This has been amazing, absolutely amazing. We're so honored to get to know you and what you do. And thank you for everything you're doing for the collective and supporting your mission.
Thank you. Thank you for having me here and having this possibility to talk to people and to spread this light, because this is what is coming and it's so important. So thank you very much. I'm so happy, and I am so honored that all that work that you are doing, and I appreciate so much all that you do. So thank you very much.
Sophia, which, you know, at least in the Christian Bible, Sophia was like the spirit and the woman of wisdom, or the Holy Spirit. The name is Sophia, the all-knowing and the wisdom. Sophia, I love your name. Where can people find you, and sort of give a little quick where people can find you and where you like them to look for you? Because your English is amazing, and I know you also have a site in Spanish as well. So
yeah,
can you tell them where they can find you, more or less?
Yeah, thank you. I have a website. It is called I Am Present Center. You can find it in Spanish and in English, of course. And I also have a link tree there. Always you can find free stuff in my website as well. And I will be leading a free workshop in 1 month. So I was leading one free workshop last month as well. And the next one is to help people to move from moving from the personal will to the divine will, allowing the divine to lead the path. And this will be a free workshop so that people can understand how important it is to move from the resistance mode into allowing, into this process. and this will be profound. And then if they feel called, they can go to the next level, which is the ascension process. Yet they can feel how important it is, and this is for free. I also have other free stuff in my website. There's a master class that I did speaking about what's the golden age, why it's important, why it is happening right now, why this is more important than the previous 6 golden ages that we went through as humanity. There's a lot of information there. It is so important. It is free. It is there so people can understand more of what's going on. I have some meditations there. Some of them are free. Some of them are they can buy it. And then I have, of course, workshops, which is when the real transformation happens. I have options for private sessions if they want to. And then, of course, I have a YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram. Yet the most important thing that may help them is when they subscribe to the newsletter, because they keep receiving all the free stuff that I keep offering along the year. And of course, in every email, I try to send some teaching, some understanding, some new awareness, something that enlightens people, that help them to understand a little bit better what's coming on, what's how to shift their perspective, their reality. So I'm trying to help people in every single way to move into a higher awareness and into a higher perspective.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for being with us today. Nancy, do you have any final questions? Because you've been very quiet.
I'm just taking in so much and just really enjoying this. And it feels to me like one of the best things to do is to sign up for your email, for your newsletter. And they find that on your site?
Yeah, they can find it in my website. They can find it in, well, every single offering that I have that is for free, they will automatically be signing up for my newsletter, and they can receive my emails in which I keep sending stuff constantly. So yeah, I believe this is the best way, because when I post things in social media, you have to shorten the message, and this is not the same vibration. It is not the same. The best way I can send the whole information is by email, in which you can add links, add information, and then of course I keep offering all my stuff. I believe this is the best way.
That sounds like so much giving that you're offering. I mean, somebody would definitely be gifted just going in and check out your website. So that's beautiful. Thank you so much for that. Really.
I want to thank Kim Van Sandy for introducing us to you. I'm sorry that she couldn't be here today, because, family comes first. We always say that family comes first. You have to take care of your little ones. You have to come take care of your little ones. So, Kim, thank you so much for introducing us to Sophia Kryst. We would have not have had you. So we always think things happen for a reason. We're so glad you're here today. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm so great.
Wonderful. And we will see you all next week. New guests, and same time, same bat station. And thank you again. And all our guests' links, I just want to remind you all Sophia's links are in the video description here, and also in the podcast description later. So you can just check her out, just link directly to her. Thank you all for being here today. And namaste.